guys, it's Moneybags here, and today, Henry sent us a brand new video, and, yeah, I don't need to read this. Let's watch. Alright, it's a video on the top 10 worst cities in Indiana. Let's watch.
Indiana. Beauty, sunshine, and lots of wide open spaces. Most of America doesn't know about how special the Hoosier State really is.
It really is.
While lots of places in Indiana are truly fabulous, there's also cities in the Hoosier State that outright suck. The worst parts of Indiana. You know when you see them. They're the parts of Indiana where you don't want to go, if you can help it. The goal today is to highlight the cities in Indiana that are the worst of them all. How do we do it? We measure the things most bad cities have. You know, where people are broke, where lots of people don't have a job, or where crime is sky high. We even measure the public school education levels.
Did you?
Let's get started.
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
Our first stop on our unfavorable journey through Indiana starts in Muncie, located about an hour northeast of Indianapolis. What makes Muncie such a
Google Maps, oh boy.
Job seems bad. Not only are more than 7% of folks out of work here, but those who commute to a decent job in Indianapolis have to sit in traffic all the way up and down I-69 every day. Yuck. In addition, Muncie residents earn far lower salaries than most other people in Indiana, and homes are only about $69,000 each. What's good about Muncie? Well, they have 9 state basketball titles to their credit, which is super duper.
Wow.
And based on the number of meth labs that have been found in Delaware County lately, it sounds like you could make some extra income on the weekends. Just make sure to make enough for your friends at Kokomo and Lafayette. They're always ready to buy.
Oh.
Just past Gary, at the top of the state, is the lousy Indiana city of East Chicago. You know when you get there when you see a car up on blocks. This is where they be hood hollering.
Ratchet.
East Chicago has a 10% unemployment rate. Most households live near the poverty line, and it has the second worst crime in the entire state. In fact, East Chicago is the type of place you don't want to let your guard down. Or you're going to have...
Censor!
What's some good news about East Chicago? Well, the schools here are some of the highest funded in the state, so that's great.
Are they?
Tumbleweed sightings in the entire Midwest.
Okay.
On the way to Ohio,
What's a tumbleweed?
Huntersville has a 12% unemployment rate, and households bring in about $26,000 a year annually. Income levels and home prices are both in the bottom 5 in Indiana. Plus, this place is pretty boring, too, as you can imagine. However, we have to mention that Connersville has several red box rental machines in town.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Check out all the latest movies.
Okay, what's the point of this? Pike County.
Continuing our work tour of Indiana, we come to Lake Station, a small city that's right next door to Gary. Yuck. The unemployment is the 7th highest in Indiana, and as you might expect, the household salaries and home prices are both in the bottom 20%. What's good about Lake Station? Well, for some reason, it's one of the best places to catch Pokemon in northern Indiana. So
is it?
Far north of Indianapolis, to actually be able to commute into downtown is the teeny, crummy city of Marion. If you thought Muncie was dull and boring, Marion is a real snooze fest. Other factors that plague Marion? Marion has the second lowest home values in Indiana, and the residents earn some of the lowest salaries around. Plus, the unemployment rate is hovering at about 8%. If there's a positive here, it's that the public schools are ranked well above the state average.
Wow.
They have that. And Marion High has 8 Indiana high school basketball titles under their belt. Go Giants! We built this city, and now it's us. Welcome to South Bend, Indiana, the 5th worst place to live in the entire state. While most of America knows South Bend for prestigious Notre Dame University, people in Indiana know South Bend for what it is. Crummy.
Man.
South Bend is 6th in Indiana for crime, and 13% of residents are out of work at any given point.
Chippendale?
Not here. South Bend actually has one of the least number of sunny days in the state, too. Is there any good news about South Bend? Well, South Bend residents make
Donald Duck
and Goshen, so they can brag about that if they want. If you took I-94 up into Michigan, before you even finish that tenderloin sandwich, you'd be in Michigan City. MC is the 7th most dangerous place in the state of Indiana, and the unemployment rate is just about as high as anywhere else in the state. Plus, the schools are underfunded, and residents complain about their quality. What's the good news here? Well, there's some big improvements in their historic Uptown Art District, as well as down by the beach at Washington Park, and they have a new zoo, so that's cool.
Oh.
Hey, yo. This video is brought to you in part by Clippers on Martin Luther King Boulevard in Gary. Come on and get your hair done. They do it tight and right. That's Clippers on MLK. G. Way over at the intersection of I-70 and the Wabash River is the city of Terre Haute, the 3rd worst place to live in Indiana. Yeah, there's a major university here and plenty of shopping, but Terre Haute doesn't even have a Target. Folks in Terre Haute make only about $32,000 a year.
Oh.
Crime is the 9th highest in the state, and Terre Haute residents have a 1 in 20 chance of being the victim of a property crime. Meaning chances are, if you don't lock something up at Terre Haute, it'll be gone by morning. Plus, Terre Haute high schools have 0 Indiana State basketball titles. What's good about Terre Haute? Well, they have a lot of festivals all year long, which is nice. And they have a boot city, so that's fabulous.
Ha!
Where's the next worst place to live in Indiana? The people in Anderson aren't going to be happy about it, but it's you. Why? All the statistics are well below average. Income levels, home prices, school funding are all lousy, and crime is the 11th worst in the state. Now, what's good about Anderson? Well, they have a horse track and a casino and a couple of state basketball titles to their credit. And where's the worst city to live in Indiana? That would be Gary, hands down. Another northern Indiana city that's cold and gray, dangerous, and with a really bad economy. Gary has the lowest home values, the 3rd highest unemployment rate, and the worst crime in the state. There were almost 900 violent crimes in Gary last year, and 54 of those were murders. If you wear the wrong hat in the wrong place in Gary, you're going to get iced. So you better play it safe if you want to stay out of trouble. When you're in some of the worst Indiana communities, some parts might be hard to tell apart. But you can tell who's from Gary, though. They're the ones with the 40, the pistol, the beat-up car, and a pit bull. Other signs you're from Gary, the local Subway's behind glass. They lock up the tie to your Walmart, and there's a DNA testing truck on your block. If you don't live in Gary or any of the other Indiana cities we mentioned, you don't have it too bad. Congratulations.
Is that it? The end? Okay. Until next time, this is Moneybags saying goodbye.